back in high school, I realized that I was really interested in math and I was really good at it, but I didn't want to do numbers the rest of my life. And I really liked art as well, so I thought architecture would be a really good marriage of those two ideas to try and apply calculations and structure to make something beautiful. I was actually an art teacher. She noticed that, I liked to paint, but I wasn't Picasso. I wasn't, this crazy artist. I was more like defined, and I wanted to order things. And she mentioned, oh, you might be interested in architecture. Did you ever think any more about that? I said, not really. She gave me all these pamphlets, and I started looking online, and I started looking at buildings, and my senior year was filled with just looking at different types of buildings and realizing, wow, this is kind of cool. I could do this. Honestly, I found it through one of those college search sites. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do architecture or engineering when I was starting to look at colleges. So I punched in that I was looking for a school that had architectural engineering and architecture. And I thought maybe I would do a major if I could. And there's only a handful of schools that have both programs, and IIT was one of them. And I saw a picture of the two from the MTCC, and I was like, oh, I gotta go see this school. Even if it's too much money, I gotta go see this school. Other big schools. And my parents said, why do you want to go to Illinois Tech? Why do you want to go to this school? Because it's in the city. Why would you go out in the middle of a cornfield to study buildings if you're not surrounded by them? You come to the city, there's new buildings all the time. And it's not just building, it's landscape architecture and all kinds of design and different cultural references and everything around the city. So I feel like this is the life, the blood of where we come from. If we're not surrounding ourselves with it, what else are you gonna do?
Like the best.
Honestly, I loved learning the design process. How you start looking at a problem, even before you start thinking about the problem itself. How do you even look at the problem, and then how do you think about it, and how do you start to solve it? And the solution is never the end. Even when you come up with a solution, it can always be refined and changed and modified. So that was a long learning process, I think, to kind of understand that once you come to your answer, that doesn't necessarily mean the end. 5 years ago, for this event, this very event today, the Mies van der Rohe birthday party that they throw every year, I was a freshman, and I'm brand new here at college. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing, and I come to this event, and Helmut Jahn was here. He was here again today, but Helmut Jahn is this famous architect. He designed a building on campus, so he's kind of involved in our school, but he also is famous internationally for lots of things, and he was there. And so all the freshman girls, we all went up together. We were scared of Helmut, and so we walked up and we were like, it's really nice to meet you, And he started talking to us, and it was so crazy that this super famous guy, he's probably met people from all over the world, was talking to us. And it was cool knowing that, being here at school, I would have never met him any other way, I don't think. And the fact that I was here at the right time, at the right place, with the right people, I was able to meet some really famous people. And that's only grown over the time that I've been here, meeting even more inspiring or well-known people that, man, it's just, I meet them and I'm like, one day I could be them, maybe. In high school, you spend a lot of time, you get homework in your different classes, and you go home and you do your homework, and you come back and you turn it in. And coming to architecture school, I noticed that, we go to school, we go to class, and then after class, we stay there, in these desks here, and work all night with other people. We're never doing our homework by ourselves. It's not like you take it home to your dorm room and do it. You're always thinking about architecture. You're always thinking about design and how you're going to change things, and there's an open conversation with the people around you. So it's more integrated with everyone around you and everything in your life, not just oh, here's a paper, I'm done with it, the day's over. So it was interesting how integrated the program really is in everything you do. Architecture is like finding a practical solution in an elegant way.